Meghan and Samantha Markle have been in court for several weeks now, and according to reports, Samantha made the conscious decision to ruin Mam's memories and her aspirations of being a Hollywood star. We have the most recent information about your favorite celebs and royals right here. Make sure you enable alerts if this is your first visit. Many have already made assumptions about the contents of Meghan's memoir, even though it hasn't been released yet. Additionally, there has been a great deal of conjecture that Meghan's memoir is full of fabrications both about her own family and the royal family. Samantha has always been the first to pour gasoline to the fire about Meghan, and the two haven't been the greatest of sisters for years. Meghan is facing many charges as a result of this event, and Samantha is requesting payment for damages, particularly for their reputation throughout their quarrel. Meghan and Samantha are currently in court. Samantha disclosed that Meghan is not the biological mother of Meghan's children and that Slurge Jewess was a heavy drinker and partier during her adolescence who eventually had too many abortions and was unable to conceive. With the use of this information, a lot of people began learning more and more about Meghan's background, and the media discovered that her children aren't real and never have been. There are 2 weeks left to try to get her half-sister's lawsuit dismissed. The remarks stated in the series Harry and Meghan and the pro-Winfrey interview prompted the filing of the complaint. In order to spare the royal from taking depositions, testifying, and perhaps disclosing private messages, the matter ought to be dropped without a trial. On November 8 at 1:30 p.m., there will be a crucial hearing. The trial is scheduled for July 2, 2024, after the Duchess's private messages were turned over to the Court of Appeal. She was required to apologize and provide a witness statement. The court is in Florida, and after months of waiting, the date was finally published last week. This will be the third time she has had to fight to save the lawsuit. A judge informed her in March that she had one last chance to make the case work, and if she is unsuccessful, it will be her last. Additionally, Prince Harry wrote, "Are you going to give the writers a general idea of what she's been through over the last 2 years? Media, aggressive cyberbullying on a distinct level. They should hear from someone who experienced it firsthand, even if they decide not to utilize it. Is there any way you could notify them if you are not going to do it?" At their father's residence when she was little, she assisted in taking care of her. "Everyone who was around me growing up knows that I was an only kid, and I wish I had siblings." On her program with Oprah Winfrey, she said that after 2 of my father's children moved out of his home, she spent the weekends with her parents. She said, "You're telling people you raised me," in reference to her half-sister.